What's up guys, and in this video I'm going to be playing the 9th chapter of Mortal Kombat 1 Civil War. You play as Scorpion. So for his chapter, after Scorpion and Sub-Zero get defeated by General Shell's soldiers, Scorpion and Sub-Zero have their hands tied in metal chains. Sub-Zero betrays Scorpion and Smoke because he wants to take control of the Dragon Army after Shang Tsung promised him absolute power after taking control of the Dragon Army. But with that said, let's get started with the playthrough.
My realm and your clan have much in common. We both feel the pull of Liu Kang's leash.
Once Outworld rules Earthrealm, you will be free to remake the Lin Kuei in any manner you see fit.
Bihan, don't listen! We must stop them, not—
Silence, Kuai Liang.
But brother—
Obey your Grand Master. Can you win this war? Soul Stealers are deadly, but they're not enough.
You only think so because you don't understand their true purpose.
Explain.
Emperor Ying built this fortress during one of Earthrealm's most turbulent periods. Enemies beset him on all sides. He built a great army to protect his empire. He built a second one to protect him in the afterlife. This is Emperor Ying's Dragon Army.
Impressive. But does this history lesson have a point?
These statues were constructed and enchanted by the great mages in the Emperor's court. They are animated by fragments of souls. Once alive, they fight tirelessly, unburdened by remorse or pity. As our ally, you will be given command of several battalions. Few in Earthrealm could then resist the Lin Kuei.
Bihan! How could you? Father would turn in his grave if he saw this!
He was a doddering old fool. He did us a favor having that accident. And I was right to let him die.
Let him die? You said you tried to save him!
A lie. Because you couldn't and still can't face the truth. Father had doomed the Lin Kuei to mediocrity. Now, we will achieve greatness.
He is a feisty one.
Are you going to blather or make yourself useful? This Earthrealm must be neutralized. Fight.
I'll talk about Sub-Zero immediately turning evil the moment he gets the opportunity to take control of the Dragon Army. When Scorpion fights Sub-Zero, In the meantime, I'll talk about how I wish the Tomb of the Dragon Army stage was actually Shang Tsung's palace from Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance, and the Ying Fortress was actually the palace grounds from Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance. It would have been so awesome of NetherRealm Studios to have brought those two stages back. Plus, the cherry on top would be if NetherRealm Studios brought those two stages alongside the soundtrack of those two stages from Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance. That would have been epic if NetherRealm Studios did that. Unfortunately, they decided not to.
Neither of you are up to the task.
Do not let Kuai Liang escape!
Pollutants impact efficiency. Like barnacles on a ship's hull, they create drag and reduce speed.
I see. So you've declined Shang Tsung's offer. I assume your brother has not. The sorcerer tempted him into forsaking his oath. He can be convincing, can't he? Spurning him is a grave mistake.
Fight.
What I don't understand is, after Scorpion defeats General Shao, why does the screen become full after Scorpion says neither of you are up to the task? I'm guessing NetherRealm Studios forgot to minimize the screen, but it lets players know that this game was rushed when it was made. However, I do want to say that it is much more immersive if you're watching a cutscene and the screen is full, instead of, most of the screen being full, but there are black lines at the top and bottom of the screen just to fit the subtitles of which character is talking. To me, what makes story mode cutscenes in video games enjoyable isn't just good dialogue and a good story, it's also the screen being full. Mortal Kombat 9 did this very well.
The mistake is yours, Outworlder.
What have you done?
Test your might.
Not finished. For burning me, you'll burn in the Netherrealm.
Fight.
Now, I know some people would probably not like that because of subtitles being on the screen and the name of the character that is talking. However, that can be easily solved by going to the options menu and turning off subtitles, instead of covering most of the screen except the top and bottom. Future Mortal Kombat games need to fill up the entire screen instead of leaving the top and middle part empty. For subtitles, whenever characters speak to each other, what makes even less sense is that the top part of the screen isn't even being used up, it's just the bottom screen. Why not just fill all of it up? Plus, you can see more things in the story mode in the background if the screen is fully covered.
A Lin Kuei's flame is not easily smothered.
Split up! We must find him!
What happened? Where's Bihan? He's betrayed us. We're all in imminent danger. Letting Father die. Forsaking Earthrealm, he's abandoned all reason. I knew Bihan's frustrations ran deep, but I never thought they could inspire such madness. We can't let his corruption spread. Whatever it takes, I am with you. Thank you. We may not share blood, but we are brothers.
Do your oaths mean nothing? It's your duty to obey my will.
Not when it betrays Lin Kuei principles. We won't sacrifice them to serve your ambition.
Kuei Liang! Stay back! This is my fight. End this, brother. Embrace the future. I want no part of it! You pervert all that it means to be Lin Kuei. Fight!
I don't understand why NetherRealm Studios decided to just have Smoke chilling in the background instead of him being a cameo fighter for Scorpion. Instead, Scorpion just has Fire Elemental as his cameo fighter. It's just so stupid. Now I will talk about why Sub-Zero turning evil the moment he can control the Dragon Army, and why it's very dumb. So throughout the story mode so far, Sub-Zero is just grumpy. Lin Kuei ninja from start to finish. What would have made the cutscene of Shang Tsung persuading Sub-Zero into becoming evil much better if Shang Tsung showed imagery of Sub-Zero taking control of the Dragon Army and being immortal. However, the moment Sub-Zero wears the crown, he starts noticing rampant changes within his body, and that turns him into Noob Saibot.
You are my Grandmaster no longer.
That would have been way better.
What are you doing? Once he's exposed, won't you be made Grandmaster?
You forget Cyrax and Sector. Their loyalty to Bihan is absolute. They'll sooner abet his corruption than follow me. We must chart a new course. One that both honors our father's legacy and serves Earthrealm. Help me. We can't leave him here to aid Shang Tsung.
Plus, whenever Sub-Zero tries to attack Shang Tsung, he becomes weaker and more at risk of passing out because he's gonna turn into Noob Saibot.
How did you achieve this, sorcerer? You arrived not a moment too soon, Gareth. What have you learned?
In scrutinizing Shang Tsung's first meeting with his benefactor, I made an important discovery. Her life essence, the very time crystals that make up her being, are not of this timeline.
Not of this timeline? How could someone from a previous timeline enter this one?
That cannot happen.
If that cannot happen, then what has happened, Gears? There are no other timelines than those that have come before.
All evidence points to the presence of a second timeline, which exists concurrently with ours.
Two timelines, side by side, moving forward simultaneously?
Never in a billion lifetimes have I seen this. But that does not make the other timeline any less real. There can be no doubt that Shang Tsung's benefactor hails from it.
And who she is, why she's here, where she's from. All questions we need answered, which we can't while we are under attack. I will go to Sindel. Convince her to withdraw from Earthrealm by showing her how history is being manipulated.
That will require revealing to her your prior role as Keeper of Time.
The situation gives me no choice. I will need your help, Gears, to prove my claims to the Empress.
Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you have enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the 10th chapter of Mortal Kombat 1, Protect and Serve. You play as Li Mei. See you all in the next one. Take care.